folks, welcome to the channel. I'm Don. This is Rockin' the Country. I got another song. It's a reaction. I don't know the song, which is probably 98% of the songs I do on the channel. I don't know them, but Roger Smith made a gift to the channel for me to do this one. So Roger, thank you, my friend, for this. And if you folks are new to the channel or somebody wants to know how to make a gift to get me to react to a song, one, the song has to fit with the channel's theme, which is non-pop country. And the information's down below. So Zach Top in Modern Tradition, Dirt Turns to Gold. This isn't, well, rags to riches type thing maybe. And Roger said, there's a distinct Tracy Lawrence feel and 90s country thing going on here. I'm going to see this dude in Brevard, North Carolina next month. So that's going to be fun. I know you'll let us know about that, Roger. And here's the note. I got this song, it's live performance from Tom Keeney's channel. I don't know Tom, I don't know his connection to the band, but nonetheless, I'm going to leave the link to Tom's channel down below so you can go see what other stuff he's got too, because anytime somebody posts something that, like, you know, we're going to use and such, I love you guys to go get exposure to them as well. It's just kind of how the YouTube universe works. So, oh wait, you're going to North Carolina. I got my South Carolina shirt on, as you may have noticed. Oh, very clear. Yeah, Tom, if you see this so far, nice work. I haven't even started the video.
It's brand new, hot off the press, and I hope you enjoy it. This is kind of a special song, I think. It's called Dirt Turns to Gold.
I love the setting.
Oh, it was already on.
Log cabin.
Daddy said they ain't making no more of it. That's fine with me, 'cause I'm tired of working on it. As soon as I can, I'm out of here. I don't love it like you do. Son, I know just how you feel. I used to feel the same way too, till I learned dirt turns to gold. Gotta be patient, son, it happens slow. It'll take some blood, sweat, and tears, more than a few hard-working years. I know it's hard to see that far down the road.
Yeah.
I know dirt turns to gold.
Love the fiddle.
I saved enough to move into that city where the lights shine bright at night and the girls are pretty. The nights I can't sleep awake for the sirens and the horns, and I miss crickets and whippoorwills and the peaceful sounds of home. And I know dirt turns to gold. Oh, I washed it off, but it stayed down in my soul. There's this girl I met, says she'd like to see the place that means so much to me. She wants to feel that feeling that I know.
So did the mom die? Is that what happened in this? Because the sense I got, I mean, what I heard is that the dad's talking to the son and passing these lessons along to him. It takes time, you know, you can't see that far down the road, but he's with another woman other than his mother. So I wonder if that backstory will be filled in or if I misheard something.
Out where dirt turns to gold. So I took her back home for a long weekend. She'd never seen nothing like County Road 10. I rolled all those windows down and pointed out my old stomping grounds. After supper at Mom and Dad's, singing in the swing hand in hand, watching the sun sinking out of sight, she said I could get used to this life.
That's his mother.
Out where dirt turns to gold, on a piece of heaven down some country road. There's space out here for us to breathe, to build a home and plant plant some seeds. We sit on the porch and watch our children grow.
There it is.
Out where dirt turns to gold. Yeah, I know dirt turns to gold. Thank you very much.
That was a retrospective the father was providing the son with. That's how that lesson came about. I thought he was explaining it to him in real time, that he was leaving to go to the city to be with someone else. It's like, why? And then I found out that the story came back around, and it was just the father saying, this is how life went for me. I went and did this. The dirt stayed in my soul. I came back and it's gold. I got you. I got the farm. I got your mother. I got the other siblings. It sounds like you got multiple children the dad had. I'm trying to figure out. Zach's voice reminded me on a couple of occasions of George Jones's, maybe when George was younger, but just in quick moments. Like some folks will get the idea that I think that he's like a George Jones clone. And when I make a comment like that, it's no, but there are certain moments where an artist's inflection, tonal quality and such reminds me, it's like, oh, that's very similar to some of the things that I heard from George. Every so often, it reminded me a little bit, and it might have been influenced by the instrumentation by Alan Jackson, reminded me a little bit of this, but there was someone else, and I cannot put my finger on who else it might have been. Roger, you probably got ideas on this one, or maybe not. Not necessarily. Sometimes artists just seem so pure; they're like a sui generis, like a just unique, and not like anyone else. But usually, it was like Olivia Harms reminded me more than once in the song that I reacted to of Miranda Lambert. Right? And not the worst comparison to be made, especially in my case. Miranda is my favorite, arguably my favorite country artist. Her songs just hit me so deep, more than other artists' songs. And other artists' songs just hit me deep, or I laugh or have fun with them. But I like the instrumentation. I loved seeing the bass player. I love seeing what they're doing because bass is just designed when you don't have a visual and you just have the audio track. The bass really is underneath it all. Unless you're listening purposely for it, you don't really notice it. And that's kind of the design of it, like to be underneath it to support what comes on top of it, which supports the vocalist. And then the vocalist represents the lyricist, if it's not the vocalist, him or herself. But I love seeing that. But I look at the fiddle player who, the violin, but it's a very difficult instrument to play, I've come to understand. I don't play it, but I've been reading on certain things, and it's regarded as the most difficult instrument to play. And I don't know if it's because the way you have to hold it and then just the way you have to go, the speed is completely controlled by your own arm, and it's like the push and then the pull. It's like the harmonica. It's like exhale, inhale, and you've got the notes on both. But the tempo, she was sort of doing that with it, but you have to have a gentle feel for what's going on in the song so that you don't overpower or underpower the other instruments, because the violin is very prominent. It's got that piercing. It'll cut right through a crowd when it's playing. So you really have to have a delicate sense about you. And it was just beautiful. And you had like a mandolin. I think that was a mandolin just going nice and quietly. So it was a very nice composition. So this was 2 years ago, from what I recall, when I downloaded it. But it was, he's got a good sense, a good country sense about him, Roger. So it's going to be fun when you see him. I don't know where you're going to see him. I don't know where this was performed, but this is a very cool venue to see a country artist. Just a log barn. It was bigger than a cabin. This thing was big. So, I got to rate this thing. Yeah, I like it. I love stories where the father imparts wisdom to the child, whether it's a son or a daughter, it doesn't matter. Because like in my case, my father, that was not his thing. He didn't impart. It was give birth, provide a place to live until they can be out on their own, and it was kind of that. And it was when I hear songs like Simple Man by Leonard Skinner, where the mother is like, come sit beside me, son, my only son, and she dispenses wisdom. I hear those songs and I'm like, God, is that beautiful? And this is just a beautiful thing where the father is sharing life lessons. And I love sharing life lessons with younger folks. I don't have kids of my own, but I have surrogate kids and a lot of younger people that, I don't know, allow me to share things in life. They look for me at times, to share things with them about life. And I am humbled by that. So, Roger, I'm going to rate this. Oh, all right. The number that popped into my head was a 9.0. That got into the 9.0 playlist, folks. That just was endearing to me. And the video quality, the clarity of the video was very good. And the audio was good enough. So there it is. All right, folks. Have a great day. I'll see you on another video. You can thank Roger Smith for that one. And keep rocking the country.